In this video, we're going to be seeing how to find the general term for a quadratic sequence. Now, for quadratic sequences, make sure you know how to solve simultaneous equations first. If you don't know how to do simultaneous equations, then have a look at those other videos, learn how to do that, and then come back to this video. Okay, so the general term of a quadratic sequence is given like this. So Tn is equal to an squared plus bn plus c. You can see it's quadratic as we have n squared. Okay, so the first thing we can find in that formula is the a term. And the a term over here is the second difference divided by 2. So let's get our second difference here. So first we need the first difference. So 0 to 16, 16. 16 to 38 then, so is 22. 38 to 66 then is 28. And 66 to 100 is 34. Now let's get the second difference here. So we can see that that is 6 in all of these. So second difference is constant, that shows it's a quadratic sequence. So now for a, that's our second difference divided by 2. So a is equal to 6 over 2. So that means a is equal to 3. So let's put that into our formula. So if Tn is equal to 3n squared plus bn plus c. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the second yellow box here. So the first step, we sub 1 into the formula for n and equal to first value to form equation. Okay, so we have our formula, Tn equals 3n squared plus bn plus c. So let's sub 1 into that. And equal it to the first term. So the first term in this sequence is 0. Okay, so 1 squared is 1 times 3, that'll be 3, plus b plus c equals 0. Bring 3 to the other side now, that'll be minus 3. So b plus c equals minus 3. Okay, so that's one equation. So now we need another equation. So this is the second step. We're going to sub 2 into the formula for n and equal to the second value to form equation 2. Okay, so let's sub 2 into the formula. So we're replacing n with 2. So 3 times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c. And this will equal the second term, which is 16. Okay, so working this out now. So 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 then, that's going to be 12. b times 2 would be 2b plus c equals 16. Bring the 12 to the other side, so that'll be minus 12. So then we have 2b plus c equals 16 minus 12, so that'll be 4. So now we have two equations. So now that we have two equations, let's solve these using simultaneous equations. So the first one is b plus c equals minus 3. Next one is 2b plus c equals 4. Now I need to cancel off, so I'm going to multiply the top by minus 1. So that'll be minus b minus c plus 3. Minus c and plus c will cancel. Minus b plus 2b is b. And then 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, so I'm going to sub this now into the first equation because that's a lot easier. So then we'll have 7 plus c equals minus 3. So then bring the 7 to the other side, so we have minus 3 minus 7, so c equals minus 10. So there are two values. Okay, so our final answer would be Tn equals, we already had the 3n squared. Now b is 7, so that would be plus 7n And then c is minus 10, so minus 10. So there is our final answer. Okay, let's have a look at another one. So again, first of all, let's get the second difference. So we have 1, 4, 7, 10, then 3, 3, and 3. Okay, so that means A is the second difference over 2, so that'll be 3 over 2. So that won't simplify, so we're just going to leave it like that. So then Tn is equal to 3 over 2 n squared plus Bn plus C. Okay, so now looking at the second yellow box, let's sub 1 into the formula for n and equal it to the first term. And our first term here is 0. So putting 1 in instead of n, 3 over 2, 1 squared plus b times 1 plus c equals 0. So don't make the mistake of doing 3 over 2 times 1 first. Remember from BIDMAS, you have to do indices first before multiplication. So 1 squared is 1, times 3 over 2 is just 3 over 2. Then b times 1 will just be b plus c equals 0. Let's bring 3 over 2 to the other side, it'll become minus. So then we have b plus c equals minus 3 over 2. Okay, that's the first equation. Now, next step, sub 2 into the formula. So we'll have 3 over 2, replace the n now with 2. And equal it to the second term, which is 1. Okay, so 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 over 2 then, that'll be 6. b times 2 is 2b plus c equals 1. Let's bring the 6 to the other side, so that'll be minus 6. So 2b plus c equals 1 minus 6, so that'll be minus 5. So now we have our two equations. So let's solve these now simultaneously. Okay, so we want something to cancel, so I'm going to multiply the top by minus 1. So we have minus b minus c. Then we have a plus 3 over 2. So the c's cancel. 2b minus b is just going to be b. And then minus 5 plus 3 over 2. That'll be minus 3.5. Okay, which can also be written as minus 7 over 2. Either way. Okay, so there's our b value. So let's sub that now into the one of the originals to find out what c is. So I'll do b plus c equals minus 3 over 2. So then we have minus 7 over 2 plus c is equal to minus 3 over 2. So then c is equal to minus 3 over 2. Bring this to the other side, it'll become plus, so plus 7 over 2. And that'll be equal to 2. So minus 3 over 2 plus 7 over 2 equals 2. So that means we have our answers now for C and for B. So let's put these back into the formula. So we'll have Tn equals 3 over 2 n squared, which we had already. B now is minus 7 over 2. So minus 7 over 2 n, and then plus c, so plus 2. And there's our final answer.